I'm seeing a loading screen in the game. Unreal, Saber, 3D Realms, Knight's Peak, Slipgate. Is it showing up on stream? Hold on, I don't think it is. I'm on game capture.
Have confirmed that several nuclear warheads have detonated across the continent.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Here as the world braces for the inevitable retaliation to the...
Why is it not showing up? So it's very impromptu. I'm kind of rushing into this. Because I only just realized this game was launching today. Alright, let's try this.
To vote by the Union of Allied Nations to ensure a conflict of this scale will never happen again.
Strange flesh-like vines.
Group calling themselves a Tempest dynasty have claimed responsibility for...
More often in highly irradiated zones.
Alright, let's try display capture then. Oh, that's... Why is there just a black thing there? Okay. It wasn't my game capture. For some reason there was just a black bar over it. Hello everybody! Fast Runus, not fast. What's up? God bless me for allowing you to work from home. Yeah, lucky you. Successor, Asmogan, the Space Viking. Well, I'm a Templar, but I'm assuming you're complimenting my beard by saying that. Hey, Edward Bailey.
Looks like
Can't stay long. That's fine, man.
But it isn't. It's too perfectly coarse, like it wanted to be this shape. I think it was built for the Tempest, or maybe the other way around.
Yeah, sorry if it's a bit loud.
Is that a way in?
Well, it appears to be laid out like a ziggurat.
Show me.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Yes, follow me.
Hey, inform the boy. We all want to know about this.
Really throw you in the middle of the story. Then again, while I was trying to fix the game capture, I might have missed some important details that flash by. Fuck that guy, I guess.
Send the data now!
I surrender! With all the shit happening at once! Yeah, double the reading, yeah. End user, yeah, fuck it. Nobody's gonna read that. Okay. GDF. Alright, 1 second. Let me lower the audio here because it's a bit loud. There it is. Let's go with 30. Alright, that's much better. That's much more tolerable in my ears. Anyway, hello everybody. This is gonna be a short stream because A, I forgot this game came out today, and B, I have work in about an hour. So I'm gonna try and use the whole hour. Basically, at the end of this stream, when I say I gotta go, guys, I have gotta go. Like, I will hit end stream and I gotta jump over my desk and grab like everything I need for work and get the hell out of here. So we're gonna not spend too much on the preamble. Quick breakdown of what this game is for those who do not know. Tempest Rising. Cain lives! Indeed, my brother of Nod. Yes, Tempest Rising is a new RTS that was announced a while ago. I believe Saber Interactive had something to do with it. And, hold on, just so I'm accurate, I'll pull up the Steam page so I'm referencing the studio and the publisher and everything correctly. Going to the store page. Developer, sorry, I guess Saber didn't have anything to do with this, at least just looking at it. So developer is Slipgate Ironworks, and publisher is 3D Realms and Knight's Peak. So this game is, it's been pitched anyway as a spiritual successor to the Command & Conquer franchise. Obviously a completely different lore, completely different setup. I don't know what they're going to do with that. More or less on the narrative aspect of this game, I'm completely in the dark, like all that. But I've seen gameplay previews. I've seen some of the dev videos, and it looks interesting. I'm hopeful that it is a faithful follow-up or a faithful spiritual successor to Command & Conquer, but we'll see. So, without much more preamble, let's jump right into it. Campaign. Yeah, there's supposed to be 3 factions, but there's only 2 on launch, so I'm assuming the third will either be DLC or, hopefully, not DLC, but actually be a proper follow-up. So you have the GDF, so these guys are clearly the GDI, I won't say knockoffs, because I'll say knockoffs if they don't do it, like, if they're either too on the nose of being a GDI thing, or if they're completely, like, a knockoff. If they are a knockoff of GDI, I'll call them that later. But the GDF, for now, they are a GDI-inspired faction, self-styled as the Peacekeeping Force, the Global Defense Forces, instead of Global Defense Initiative. Defense forces are well-trained and well-funded and specialize in analyzing and shutting down battlefield threats. On the field, the GDF use their advanced communications technology to keep one step ahead of the enemy. And then, of course, you have the Tempest Dynasty. Your nod... Global Defense Femboys, yeah. Then you have your nod, again, it's yet to be seen if they're a knockoff, but we have our nod-inspired faction, the Tempest Dynasty. A collection of European and Asian nations united under one banner to stand against occupation by the GDF. The Tempest Dynasty are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve victory. They take to battle with overwhelming firepower and impressive defenses. Alright, so... one would say I should choose GDF as the starting faction to play, since that's probably where they intend for you to get your start. Obviously, their either faction is viable as a starting faction. They wouldn't give you this kind of a option if that wasn't the case. But my guess is this is like the goody two-shoes faction. This is not that or the other way around, and they just aesthetically looks. This one looks like the good guy. This one looks like the bad guy, but it's the reverse. I don't know. We will find out. But as a true believer in Kane, we're going with Tempest Dynasty first. We'll do this. Kane lives. Normal difficulty. Oh, for some reason the frame rate just tanked. Actually, it was fine in the menu. On. Yeah, for some reason the frame rate on my mouse is really bad. Hold on, let's lock this to 60. Brightness, color mode. That didn't help. Huh. The Brotherhood has entrusted me, Saboteur. Alright, maybe this is just a weird bug with the menu, because it was moving fine a second ago. So let's see if I get into game if the frame rate fixes itself. So Kane lives, briefing, let's... Alright, Harvest a Tempest. Location, Zagreb, Croatia. I don't know if I said that first part of the name correctly. Objective, remove GDF from Dynasty land and reclaim the Tempest. GDF has encroached on our lands for far too long. They've taken one of our bases and are harvesting the Tempest that is rightfully ours. Use technicians, so I'm assuming Tempest is like Tiberium for these guys, which is an interesting name for a resource. Use technicians to recapture our base, reactivate the Tempest rig, harvest all you can, then escort the rig to the lake. Reclaim the Tempest, General. GDF will burn another day. The Tempest is all that matters. Alright. Again, hopefully the mouse... Because everything else, frame rate rise seems fine. The mouse, for some reason, just really low frame rate on the mouse.
Congratulations. Your work in the field speaks for itself. Impressive. Very impressive. You
Hi.
may call me Alex. We have a lot of work to do.
So
for too
close.
long, we have been idle. As GDF
Hey Rico, what's
lays
up?
claim
Thanks
to
for
the
getting this game.
Tempest
No
that
problem.
is
I was dying to play this game after Tiberium
our
Wars.
birthright.
I can
This
sympathize.
responsibility fell to me. And with every fiber of my being, I swore that I would lead our people towards the destiny
He does got that drip.
my father had envisioned. I will make him proud. Our destiny begins today. Our future will be incandescent, and you will have the honor of lighting the touch paper. Don't stand too close.
He pays in 12 days. Ah, that sucks, man. Yeah. I put it on my wish list to keep a track of it.
I have your signal, General. It is good to see you.
Ah, it's the poster
My name
lady.
is Lieutenant Melnick.
Melnick.
I will be working with you as your intelligence officer for your missions. Command is upping requirements for Tempest harvesting. You will be reclaiming Tempest from Dynasty soil in the Balkans, currently
The
under
Balkans.
the control of GDF.
Somebody call Tang.
A
We're
storm
knocking
is
on his
brewing,
back door.
General.
Boom!
Stand
Kicks
by.
in the door.
I'm connecting your terminal to our command systems. While I get the uplink online, if you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to help.
Oh shit! We can actually talk to them? This is new. What can I expect from the GDF?
In terms of numbers, anything between a token presence and a fully operational combat-ready base. Nothing you can't handle, I hope.
No.
Our
I can
satellite
handle
images
it.
of this area are outdated, but we know GDF are still crawling around on what used to be Dynasty territory. The so-called Defense Force has been annexing Dynasty land for decades. They may have a tech advantage. Well, at least they think they do. But they lack an understanding and appreciation of the Tempest itself. To them, it's just a resource. It is a gift.
From God! Sorry. Hold on. Just to help with performance, let me lower... I'm gonna close my browser and everything. So here's a slight frame rate dip. Oh, we just need 6 sexy female NPCs? I know. That's automatically... This brings it from a potential 10 out of 10, which gameplay will really dictate that. But it brings it from a potential 10 out of 10 to it can only achieve so much now. At most, it can only hope for a 9 out of 10. Mainly because no sexy female titties on screen. Disappointed. Anyway. Hey, Karn, how you doing? Let's see if the game is actually good after the trailer severely dehyped me. I didn't see anything in the trailer. Maybe I'm forgetting something, but I didn't see anything in any trailers that dehyped me. But we shall see. Tell me more about the Tempest.
Ah, yes. This'll be your first mission deploying our Tempest rigs, correct?
Duh.
I think you'll appreciate their utility. While GDF still uses stationary refineries, our mobile rig platforms refine the fluid harvested from Tempest pods on the move. We have almost 200 rigs presently deployed across Eastern Europe. The more radiation, the better the Tempest grows.
So yeah,
The pod
it's
fluid
kind of
is
like
widely
Tiberium.
used as an energy source. Fossil fuels don't even come close in fuel efficiency. It's easy to harvest as well, providing you're properly insulated, of course. I hear the lab coats are researching possible uses for vines themselves. That way, nothing is wasted.
Diet Nod does something fun. Hopefully. There's no way they're gonna fully match up to Nod. Like, that's one hell of a legacy to follow up. And the leader they showed off before this lady... Sorry, not even, like... Maybe he'll be replaced with a more, like, big-time leader as we go through the story. But... You can't match Kane. Dianod, though. That is funny. Any intel on the region?
We have an old base in this area. It was abandoned when GTF tried to push through and take the Adriatic. If you can get it back online, it'll go a long way to helping you establish a foothold. Also, remember that the locals used to live under the Dynasty's flag. And the Dynasty takes care of its own. Ask them how they feel about GDF stomping around on their lands.
Okay. No further questions.
Understood. All right. I have you in my system. Your task is simple. Get in, gather the Tempest, and get out. Good luck, General.
Thank you. I'm liking the music though so far. Not well. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that statement yet. I'm gonna give it more time. This music though, you're already hitting off on all the right notes. All the right notes. All right, doctrines. So I'm assuming this is like our special abilities we can bring out. All right, hold on. I'm gonna lower the graphics a bit more just to try and. Is there like an overall graphics quality preset? We'll go with medium to try and maximize performance. Already getting a little bit better on my mouse responsiveness. Alright, let me read these out. So these are doctrines. Logistics. Harvester manufacturing. Harvester wheels gain 30% health, rebuild 30% faster, and self-repair outside of combat at the rate of 5 health every second. Power management, defensive weapon. Okay. Yeah, so these are like special abilities. We fight for Nod. Indeed. Kane lives! Yeah, one of these days I just gotta get, like, I don't know, a nice leather jacket and shit. Of course, though, if I get like a full Nod cosplay together, I have a feeling like my girlfriend will come over, see it in the closet, and be lost. She'd be like, honey, did you join a group? Like, technically, yes. No context. Well, hello. Armory. Oh, I can buy things pre-mission. Okay. Expert crew. Due to advanced training techniques, all vehicles are trained as veterans. Okay, that's cool. So you can give yourself little boosts with currency. Right. And I'm assuming these are not microtransactions. These better not be. I'll be pissed. I'm assuming this is in-game mission earned currency. Arm missions, obviously, we're on the first one. Briefing transcript.
GDF has encroached on our lands for too long. They have taken one of our bases and are harvesting the Tempest that is rightfully ours.
It's so freaking nostalgic. It is, isn't it?
To recapture our base, reactivate the Tempest rig, harvest all that you can.
This does, so far, it does feel like a very good love letter to Command and Conquer.
GDF will burn another day. The Tempest is all that matters.
Okay. Alright, let's deploy. Alright. Enough of the preamble, let's deploy. Alright, very visually distinct from Tiberium. I'm assuming that's the Tempest. Or something else. Red cabbage. Make you hungry. You look at a radioactive energy source and you're like, cabbage. I never looked at Tiberium that way. Although it would be funny as fuck if someone looked at Tiberium and went, rock candy. Alright, here we go. Now I'm only going to be able to see it as radioactive cabbage. That's funny.
Battle command uplink initializing. Stand by.
Here we go.
GDF holds our former base to the west. Reclaim it and get the rig back online. You'll be assisted by Pythia. Keep an eye on your radar for important pings. Command's all yours, General.
Oh, this is very, very Command and Conquer.
Acknowledged.
Oh, shit.
Affirmative. Understood. For the Dynasty.
Text, guard, patrol, position.
Of course, General. Take him out. Confirm target.
There you go.
Understood. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Move out. March. Shoot them. Awaiting orders. Order received. Understood. Move out. March.
Shit.
Acknowledged. Of course, General.
Shoot the damn...
Gun ready.
There we go.
Affirmative.
For some reason it disselected them on me.
Move out. Acknowledged. Order received.
I love how I keep looking over at the chat and
Of course,
you talk
General.
about like cabbage
Understood.
recipes.
March. Taking aim. Target received. Open fire. Understood. Order received.
General, GDF is destroying the bridges to cut off our
My
reinforcements.
cabbages!
There's a
Fuck!
hostile gap
No!
between
No,
our
Austrian!
units
Why did
and
you
the
do that,
nearby
Austrian guy?
village.
Why?
Proceed with caution.
Now
You can
every
use your
time...
igniter core to clear
Ah.
out infantry from enemy structures.
Damn it.
Or look for an easier way into the village. Clearing the village of any GDF presence could win us the favor of local militia groups.
God damn it, Austrian guy. Now every time we run out of Tempest, I'm gonna be forced to yell, "My cabbages!"
At once.
Fuck.
Of course.
Damn you.
Moving in.
Okay, seek the militia for recruitment, reach and capture Tempest rig.
Toast them.
Alright.
Acknowledged. I'll be there. Understood.
Yes, General. Acknowledged. Shoot them.
At once. Your orders.
Actually, can we get a zoom in? Hold on, I wanna look at these units up close.
Ready. Of course, General.
Ooh, okay. Cool little aesthetic, very detailed models.
I'll be there.
Reinforcements have arrived.
That voice AI? I'm not sure.
Reinforcements standing by. The base is near.
Nice.
Ready and waiting.
Get more allies
On
into
my
battle.
way.
It's the Dynasty. They've come back for us. Everyone ready up.
Now, that might have been AI. That was kind of stilted.
Militia, the Dynasty are here. It's our time. Push GDF out of our land.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Bring it down.
GDF must suck if the locals are like, fuck y'all.
Missile troopers fire anti-armor rockets. They are slow, but can be ordered to sprint short distances.
I'll get there.
Alright, can we occupy buildings?
Standing by for on my way.
No?
What's your order?
Nope, doesn't look like it.
Infantry reporting. Affirmative.
Nope.
Launcher here.
I mean, it's just amateur VAing, which is fair. I mean, true. I guess it isn't fair to immediately jump on maybe it's AI.
Moving out. Getting to position. Shifting weapon. Confirm, General.
Yeah.
Received.
And so far, the game's really... Oh,
I'll get
on the edge of the
there.
map here.
Confirm, General. Shifting weapon. Getting to position. Moving out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, we're at the base. Protect the rig.
vehicles went through our units.
General, technician here. Ready to recover Tempest rig.
What are the technician?
Equipment ready. Target confirmed, General.
Building cap.
Rig online. Let's get to work.
Good work, General. Guard the rig while it gathers the Tempest. And use the credits to train more infantry.
Hey, Father Shaun. How you doing? I sincerely hope the third faction is playable within its own campaign. Tiberian 3 had a well-crafted screen campaign. I mean, it would be nice. Do we even know what the third faction is yet? Okay, do anything with the other buildings? I guess I can't.
Standing by. Attacking. Missile trooper. Target acknowledged. Launching. Received. General.
So, can I not generate any more troops with the... I guess not.
Shit, give me the word. Blow it up. Target acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Standing by for all. Confirm,
Let's see if I
General.
can back them off.
Unit lost.
Missile trooper. On my way.
So I guess we just hold out for another minute with the troops that we got. It's about... Hey, Pierce! Hey, third faction is in the trailer. What are they called? I'd have to pull up the trailer, and I'm obviously mid-mission right now, so...
Watching for movement.
Unit is under attack.
Heading out. Launcher here.
All the clear. Clip their wings.
Light it up.
Our base is under attack.
Bring it down.
Yes, sir. Moving.
Our base is under attack.
General, I'll get there. Getting to position.
Primary objective accomplished.
Okay. That was easy.
You've got the Tempest. There's more in the area, but GTF are calling for reinforcements. Get out while you can. There's a lake to the north. Pack up the rig and escort it there. Your technicians can repair
shit.
vehicles as you go. Oh, and sell the other buildings. Leave them nothing. Reinforcements have arrived.
Alright, so that shit.
No power.
I'll even sell the damn walls. Money, money, money! Alright, let's fold her up.
Relocating operation. Carry.
Actually, let me zoom in.
As soon as I can.
I do like the design. That's kind of fun. The Veti faction. Veti.
Rockets ready.
I'm assuming that's like an alien faction.
Where's the job? Affirmative, General. I'll get there. Tempest.
Warning. Enemy airstrike incoming.
Oh shit.
Incoming airstrike. Take cover.
Oh, I see what they're gonna make me do.
On my way.
Damn it.
Target acknowledged.
Lifeblood of the dynasty.
Alright, hold on. Can I make command groups?
General,
Dynasty Industrial.
give me the word. Light it up. Moving out. Getting to position.
Warning. Enemy airstrike incoming.
Standing by for orders.
Unit is under attack. Unit lost.
Missile trooper. Received. Bring it down. Launching. On my way. Moving out. I'll get there. Blow it up. Confirm, General.
Heavy machinery move. Whatever you say.
Launcher here. Launching. Awaiting orders. Give me the word.
Heavy machinery move. Yes, General. Can do.
Shifting weapon. Fire. Light it up. Target acknowledged.
Receiving. Check. Relocating operator.
General,
Where's the job?
ready and waiting. Getting to position.
Affirmative, General. Lifeblood of the dynasty.
Confirm, General.
Tempest.
Get up over here.
Positioning.
They're more Egyptian in design? Oh, okay, so they're just another human faction.
Shifting weapon.
Warning. Enemy airstrike incoming.
Where?
Unit is under attack.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Foreman reporting. As soon as I get ready. Dynasty Industrial.
Survive! No! Get there!
Whatever you say.
Yes, run them over.
Relocating operator.
Oh, you can do this! You almost there! Shit! Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Objective accomplished.
Oh, fuck.
Rig secured. Well done, General. Let's get your troops out of there.
Oh, one of them. Alright, that was very... I did that terribly, but still learning. A victory is a victory, even if it's Pyrrhic. Judging from the fact you're in the Balkans, it makes sense the GDF would get skill checked here. The dynasty are Serbs, Greeks are Macedonian. Oh, sorry. The dynasty are Serbs, Greeks, and Macedonians. What an interesting combination. Oh, continue? There we go. Yeah, so I probably performed extremely poorly, but that's, extract, reach, defend, capture. Okay. So, just based on the first mission so far, yeah, it's pretty fun. I think it's a very... I really want to get to the base building mechanics, though. That's really what's going to make or break it for me, I think. Rifle from Din Leader. Click here. Okay.
Welcome back, General. Command is pleased with your work. The Tempest you harvested will go a long way to fueling our cause. If you're going to be out there on the front lines, you should know more about it. The Tempest is more than a resource. That's how GDF sees it. But they are short-sighted. It is true power for everyone. Power that anyone can have. It came to us in our time of need. That's what our dynasty was founded upon.
Yeah, they're... I think Diet Nod is definitely appropriate to call them that. Where'd the Tempest come from?
The Tempest is the birthright of our dynasty. The radiation that saturates our lands after the Great War makes it the perfect environment for the vines to
Hey,
grow.
Fafnir.
They start underground in the upper crust, growing straight out of solid rock. But our scientists have yet to find a termination point. It's not like the vines are all connected somewhere. They just start growing. It's as if the seeds were there all along, and the fallout was all they needed to grow. But that doesn't make sense. The Tempest grows even where there is no radiation, just at a significantly reduced rate. 10 years in, and even with everything we can do with it, we still have so many unanswered questions.
Okay. Is this a full game? Technically, no, in the sense that we're missing one faction. There's two factions at release, GDF and Tempest Dynasty. We're playing Tempest Dynasty because they're more Nod-esque. GDF is more GDI-esque. And it's been pitched that the third faction are supposed to be like, they're called the Veti or Vitae. I'm not sure which it is. VETI. They're supposed to be the equivalent of the Skrin in this, which would be interesting. But this is the full game. If you're asking if it's like an early release or anything like that, it's nothing like that. It's just missing a faction. Otherwise, this is the full launch. So what does GDF want with the Tempest?
Simple. The Tempest is energy. Energy is money. It came to us. It grows on our land from our irrigated soil, cleansing it and providing us with clean energy with which to rebuild. The people almost lost everything to that fool's war, but we were blessed with this one gift. The GDF machine hungers for more fuel as it continues to expand across the globe.
Okay. 181 purpose and can't remember the rest. What is the Tempest used for?
While the biologists are all squabbling over how to classify the organism, if it can even be called that, it's the pod juice you need to know about. The fluid inside possesses what should be impossible qualities. The quantity of energy it somehow stores is astonishing. That's why you see the electric charges around the vines. And why you don't want to drive unshielded vehicles through Tempest patches. We've mostly converted to Tempest power across the board. And I've heard the R&D teams are working on all sorts of fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
I'll keep you posted, shall I?
Yes. Yes, you shall. No further questions.
Understood. Let's get you back out there. Got something a little different for you, General. A naval GDF task force is a little off course. They seem to have gotten lost in the Black Sea and ended up deep in Dynasty territory. I suppose that's what happens when their scopes can't find half of our bases. That being said, they've brought enough firepower to establish a small foothold. If I may make a recommendation, perhaps you should give them a map when you turn them out of our base. Good luck, General.
Yeah, I will say, like, in terms of, like, the establishment of the lore in this setting, right, I will say, like, the severity level versus Command & Conquer, like the Tiberian franchise, is very different. Now, they both have a similar starting premise where the conflict is mainly built around a single resource. One faction sees it just as that. It's a resource to be used to build and to advance the society. The other has, like, a religious fervor around it, which I think it would be fair to call this Diet Command & Conquer with that in mind, because that's where, like, they differ. Is this is far more reserved, at least so far. Maybe they really ramp up, like, the craziness later, but as it is right now, it's far more reserved and how should I put this? It's far more reserved and held back than Command & Conquer was. Because Command & Conquer with the Tiberian franchise, you had Kane, this charismatic cult leader of Nod, and you had big, huge, like, world-ending, like, war between GDI and Nod. GDI were, like, stereotypical, like, essentially G.I. Joes and shit. And it was all really over the top, and, like, the world was a consequence of the conflict. This feels way more, again, reserved so far. Again, I'm hopeful it will, like, ramp it up and make it, like, even crazier. But right now, like, the way that the Tempest Dynasty are portraying themselves is it's not like this religious zealotrous fervor that Nod had. They're more like, yeah, we also see it as a resource, but we see it as a little bit more than that. We have a sentimentality to it. It builds on we consider it our property because it's on our land. You know, but they don't have, at least so far, it doesn't seem like any kind of religious zealotry around it. Like, there isn't, like, a faith being built around the Tempest, which is unfortunate, because, I think that's what makes it, so far anyway, very appropriate to call the Tempest Dynasty vanilla or diet Nod, because they're just, it's Nod, but extremely drained of its, like, crazier elements. So, I'm hoping that they ramp that up a bit more. I think the vet team might be the religious angle and the probable cause for things getting escalated. And possibly. I hope that's the case, because that'd be more interesting. As it stands right now, I will give the Tempest Dynasty this. I like their drip. Like, the aesthetic is really cool, but it's just, narratively, they're not anywhere as interesting as Nod was off the bat. And I know I have nostalgia to fuel that, but even, like, I'm trying to remember how I felt back as a kid when I first played Command & Conquer. And Tiberium Wars and the like. And when I look back, Nod was instantly grabbed me. And the first time I saw Kane after he shoots your mission giver in the head and sits down and just casually talks to you after he offed the guy. Like, I remember how poignant of an introduction that was, how immediately you felt like, wow. Ugh. I'm not getting that so far with Tempest, but I'm still open to them. Like, maybe they just need a little bit more time to burn. Alright, let's see. I have just enough time for another mission, I think. I will play more of this. Again, I chose... I noticed at the wrong time that this came out today. I would have streamed this earlier. But I'll probably stream it again tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll do it in the afternoon, because... the place where I work at a school. The kids start their vacation tomorrow, and I get to go in the morning to do my daily routine rather than at nighttime. So I'll have the afternoon to stream it. Now we got a prisoner, a loyal member of the Tempest. Greetings, I'm Kane. Cowards don't have the balls to blow themselves up. Hate the voice acting. It sounds like any moment it cuts to bad CG. Fucking. Oh, like a porn game? Tiberium's son when the news anchor shoots her co-host on live air. Yeah. Again, like the old Command & Conquer's had balls. A lot of it was B-movie cheese, but you can't deny that some of the narrative choices they made were ballsy.
Battle command uplink initializing. Stand by.
Especially when it came to Nod, just portrayed like raw, like some pretty raw moments.
The Dynasty are here! Mind the bridge! Fall back! I got him!
No! Don't do it, kid! No! Kyle!
They've placed anti-tank
Kyle's
mines on the
dead.
bridge. If you cover us, we can disarm them. General.
Okay.
Very stable. Yes, General. Handle slick.
General, Pythia has intel on an informant who was stationed here when GDF attacked. We cannot allow GDF to take him. Reclaim the base and secure the VIP.
Jack, report. Whatever you need.
Disarm mines. The technician can detect and remove landmines. They will automatically move to remove detect mines if they are standing near them. Okay. Yeah, they are a lot more bold, and the female officer was hot and sexy, yes. Wish they brought those back. I do too. Unfortunately, that is a difference of the era we're in right now.
Is that you, HQ? Give me the word. Of course.
Alright.
No problem. We can handle it. Tracks are rolling. Technician.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Die, Dynasty scum!
Oh shit.
Unit is under attack.
Receiving urgent. Loud and... Rockets ready. Reading you. Order.
Alright, tanks go first. Infantry behind.
On my way. Receive and understood.
We can handle it.
Missile trooper. Technician.
Moving out.
A salvage van was captured around here. Looks like it may have been taken south. It could be valuable to keep our tanks in working order.
Moving out.
Oh, this. Okay. Received. Moving over.
Loading cannon.
Launcher here. Bring it down. Yes?
Nope. Tex, back off.
Received and understood. General. Technician. Give me the word. General.
Loud and clear.
Yes, General. Of course. Moving out. Blow it up. Launching.
Next shell ready. Steady.
Oh, this. Her name is Boyd. Hello?
She's being
Is under attack.
like old time. Fire.
I understand.
Secondary objective accomplished.
The salvage van repairs nearby vehicles while stationary. It can be permanently deployed into a salvage center for increased repair range and build radius.
Interesting. Hey, Caboose! How you doing, you sexy man? Slav Jank the army. One vision, one purpose, peace through power. Yeah, and it says, I'm getting old school vibes of Command & Conquer with the gameplay and vibe, but the music is very Red Alert 3, Frank Klepacki? Can't say that name. When he integrated rock into his RTS music. And that's true. I mean, didn't the... Correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Command & Conquer 3 or 4 also integrate a little bit more of a rock composition into their music? I know Red Alert 3 did, but I'm remembering anyway that they did as well. I'd have to play it again though, to be certain. Alright, so this will keep my tanks in the game.
General. Missile trooper.
Ready for battle. Yeah, tracks are rolling. Handles like a dream. On your command.
Whatever you need. Launcher here. Received and understood.
I gotta keep that close, but I don't want it. I don't want the truck to be in the midst of battle.
Receiving the urgent. Taking position.
Wow, that's interesting.
Received.
This is heavy, but he did use it in decent bit in his previous works. Okay.
Acknowledged. Taking position.
What, he did the music for this? Oh, yeah, they brought him back.
General. On your command.
Wise choice.
Check. Report. Shifting weapon. Is that you, HQ?
Handles like a dream. Acknowledged. Loud and clean.
Standing by for orders. Yes, General. Technician.
Port tank ready. Consider it done. Crush it. Ready for bat. Directs rolling.
I'll get there. Equipment ready.
For the Union.
Vehicle reported.
Ready and waiting. Yes?
Location received.
Actually, do we go off-road
Loud
here?
and clear. On your command. On your command.
Moving over.
I will say I don't like the voice lines for the salvage van so far.
Technician.
Because it's literally just like... right in their fucking ear. Like, Okay.
Yeah, tricks are rolling.
You know what the fuck you're saying?
Leading you.
Alright, we captured Dynasty Construction Yard. Where? One. It says A objective here. Oh, because of the unit. I'm an idiot. Alright, so we gotta move up here. I'm gonna assume safely that either... Hold on, let's see if this is the way to go.
On my way. Okay.
Yes, General.
The voice acting isn't as good as the Tiberian Wars and regular 3 voice. I mean, yeah, but to be fair, is that the studio behind this in Indie? Are they Indie or are they double A?
Handles like a dream.
Alright, so we can't go that way.
Moving out.
I was hoping there was an alternate path.
Acknowledged.
Oh, this. Hurry. Getting to position.
I hate that
Hello?
so.
Of course. I understand.
Prisoner secured. Let's move.
VIP sighted.
Alright, how do we free the prisoner? Blow up the vehicle. Oh, okay.
Loud and clear.
Rockets ready.
Ready for battle. Loading cannon.
Launcher here. Fire.
Oh, which one? Oh, here comes back.
Orders. She's been good.
Target acknowledged.
Get it together.
General.
General, this checkpoint is too heavily defended. We should reclaim our base, then crush them with superior numbers.
You know what? Fair point, AI voice lady.
Technician.
We can handle.
Oh shit, they're following us.
It's the Dynasty. Defend the base.
Truck back.
Check. Report.
Orders, General.
Hey Nico, you as well just checking in on my boy before going to see a movie? Oh, what movie? Is the game good? So far, it's pretty good so far. Very functional, very solid. A little bit of frame rate issues during the cinematics. I think they went a little overboard with it. They either went too underboard with the optimization, or they went too underboard
Is
with
that you, HQ? Relocating tech.
the optimization. Hello.
General. It will be ours.
Come on. There you go. Do your job.
General. Get the defense.
Oh, don't tell me unit packing me. Okay, there it goes.
Captured. General,
Sinners. Heard it is a good vampire horror movie.
All
Sinners.
Tempest you see is yours.
I don't think I've seen
Deploy
that.
it in your base to start harvesting. General, construct the power plant to keep our base power in the green.
Okay.
Constructing.
Alright. So, buildings, defenses, infantry vehicles, aerial. So yeah, this is doctrines as well. Alright,
Construction complete.
Alright, hold on. So what's the animation look like?
Objective accomplished.
Okay, you know, I like the little animation.
Structures online and provide a large construction footprint. Our Tempest. Now, construct a machine shop near a power plant and we can put distribution mode to work.
Okay.
Missile trooper.
Alright, so base building is definitely feeling like it's going to be a 1-to-1. Question, have your units ranked up? I think I saw a couple little rank up symbols, yeah. Oh, where do I see that?
Unit is under attack.
What?
Unit lost.
What? Fuck, goddammit.
She's been a good one. Acknowledged.
Your orders. Acknowledged. Give me the word. Confirm, General. As soon as I can. We're here.
Can the soldiers be healed?
Objective accomplished.
I'm going to assume so, just not on their own. Yeah, there's probably a infantry healing unit.
Receiving you, Lieutenant. Taking position.
Yeah, because there is a... Because the salvage van is a way to repair your vehicles as you move through. So I'm assuming there's also going to be a similar unit for healing your infantry units. But as of right this second, they have not shown or introduced that mechanic. And they don't seem to have a stim option. They just have a weapons and armor stat. And obviously like a general health meter.
Rifle loaded. Move out.
That's interesting. Got 4 little harvesters there.
Excellent. Now we just need to build a radar station and we can locate the spy. Our machine shops are the workhorse of the Dynasty army. With multiple machine shops enhanced by our power plant's distribution mode, we vastly outproduce the enemy.
Ah, crap. I gotta hurry this mission up because I gotta leave for work very shortly here.
Distribution mode. I almost forgot. Try it out and watch the sparks fly.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Yes, fully charged. With this power, our production buildings go into overdrive. However, it comes with small fire risk.
Small? For a couple seconds, it's fucking... the health of my building just plummeted. A small issue. You know, it's how it goes. Wow, what a Soviet mentality. It's like, okay, so we can superpower our generators. Oh, cool, so it can distribute more power to your base. That's awesome. Well, is there a price you gotta pay for that? Oh yeah, the base just blows up. How nice. But at least it's super powerful for a few minutes, eh?
Dynasty Guard.
Wait, can I build a barracks? I can build a turret vehicle.
Training.
So wait, there's no barracks option. Interesting.
Constructing. Construction complete.
Oh, I have to build it in proximity.
Constructing.
Second. Alright, so let's do this.
Вот и дублица рокет. Location set.
Construction complete. Constructing.
Wish you had the money for this? Ah, man.
Unit ready.
I have a Roche coach.
Awaiting orders.
Construction complete.
Alright.
New construction options. We've traced the VIP to a GDF stronghold in the south.
Oh, come on. That's a hand of nod.
We can't lose the informant.
That's a hand of nod. The units do look good. There's a little bit of debate on whether the voice acting is good or not. Some of the voice acting is okay. Some of it...
Construction complete.
Yeah. Some of it, like... Hold on. Some of it, like, the salvage band are just ass. I'm sorry. Like, that... Oh, okay. There, I can rotate it. Yeah, that is literally just a hand of nod. Come on.
Unit is under attack.
That's a fucking hand of nod. Like, okay. We can't copy Command & Conquer's homework.
Unit ready.
Alright? So we need the barracks. Okay? Makes hand of nod. Eh! Too close! Too close! Give it a second hand. There we go. totally not the same thing now. Fucking A. Alright, let's go bum rush the base. Because otherwise I'm not gonna have enough time. Alright, bum rush. Alright, have technician lay mines at target zone. Actually, where the fuck are my technicians?
Oh, this. Her name is Pointy.
Unit lost. GDF has stolen our research on the properties of the Tempest. Destroy the data core to deny them access to our data. Unit is under attack. Incoming GDF attacks on our base.
What?
Training. Unit lost. Training. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Taking aim.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Wake reporting. We can handle it.
Alright, so this one got promoted. Ah, yeah, so they do have a promotion stat.
Unit ready.
The Fist of Dawn.
Unit ready.
Okay.
Tech center destroyed. Unit ready.
Yeah.
Unit. Unit is under attack.
While they do that, we keep training more units.
We should sweep the bridge for mines. Where's our technician? Standing by for orders.
Training. Constructing. Construction complete.
Okay, so there's a cap on the credits I can possess.
Unit ready.
They have multi-click annoyance? I actually haven't tested that yet.
Ready and waiting. General. Rockets ready. Missile trooper. Give me the word. Standing by for orders. Ready and waiting. Launcher here. Missile trooper.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Nope, doesn't seem like it. Alright.
Equipment ready.
Unit ready.
Okay.
Unit ready.
Alright, don't have any technicians over here.
Unit is under attack.
Technician.
There, we increase our cap on credits.
Unit is under attack.
Or we increase another generation. Oh, crap. I might have to save the game and go, because I'm almost late leaving here. Alright. Let me try bum rushing with what I got.
under attack.
Yes, tanks.
Training. Unit ready. Unit is under attack. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Be advised, I'm tracking movement to your east. It looks like they're preparing for an airlift on the other side of that bridge. I've got you authorization for the mine drop support.
Yes?
Unit is under attack. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Hey, Velu. Gonna conquer to Fincado Velha. I have no idea what you just said. But hi! That's a lot of tanks.
Unit is under attack.
Emergency evac protocol. Let's move.
The VIP is on the move. Disable that vehicle. Don't let it leave.
Unit is under attack. Unit.
Damn! Engine's taking a hit.
Blow 'em up, blow 'em up, blow 'em up. Rum rush.
We are airdropping reinforcements to the south.
Alright, come on.
Unit ready.
The APC has almost reached the helipad. Hurry!
Like, I drop another.
HQ, come in.
Nope.
We have the informant. VIP secure.
Find more, General.
Okay. Whew. Just in time too. I have got to leave for work here in a. I'll push my luck a little bit more here, but I've got to go. Literally on the dot. Like, this is normally when I'm jumping in my car right now. Shoot the bear. Oh fuck! There were barrels, weren't there? Crap! I didn't think of that. Alright, can I save right here? Or does it automatically save? Hopefully it automatically saves. Alright, so, yeah. Any unsafe? Oh no, can it? Main menu? No. Is there a way for me to make sure I'm saved? Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna have to, I'll have to take the risk. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll play more of this tomorrow. That way I can give more of a thought on this, as we've only been going for an hour. But yeah, I intend fully to play more of the game and give my thoughts. So far, initial impressions off of just 2 missions, a little bit of the base building. It's Command and Conquer. It's just Command and Conquer, really. Very, very heavily inspired by the Tiberium franchise. I mean, even the Tempest is basically just Tiberium. It's very heavy-handed inspired, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. Still more to be said about the narrative. And I'm gonna wait for more missions right now, but initial thoughts, I like it. It's fun if you're looking to play something that is Command and Conquer in a more modern game, but isn't necessarily like the old games. You want to play something new. I would say this is it's fitting the bill so far. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. I have got to go. Bye bye.